In a city where animals of all stripes live side by side, one tiger stood out for all the wrong reasons. Meet Lorien, the most notorious feline felon this side of the Savannah district. With a heart as cold as his stripes were bold, Lorien cared about one thing and one thing only: himself. His days were spent planning heists, his nights executing them with feline precision. From the Main Street Bank to the Whisker Jewelry Store, no place was safe from Lorien's clever claws. But on one fateful night, as Lorien prowled the neon-lit street, he stumbled upon a sight that would change his life forever. A small, terrified rabbit child, cornered by menacing shadows. For the first time in his life, Lorien felt a twinge of something. Was it conscience or just indigestion? Before he knew what he was doing, Lorien had scooped up the child and was racing through the city.
What am I doing? I'm a criminal, not a babysitter.
But as he looked down at the trembling bunny in his arms, something stirred in his tiger heart. What followed was a chase so wild, it would make a cheetah dizzy. Through bustling markets, where fruit stands exploded in colorful chaos. Over rooftops, where Lorien's acrobatics would put an Olympic gymnast to shame. And even through the famous carrot cake factory, leaving a trail of frosting in their wake. As Lorien ran, he began to realize something. He was actually enjoying himself, but the syndicate wasn't giving up. They sent their top enforcers after the unlikely duo. First came the Weasel twins, masters of disguise and mischief. Lorien outsmarted them with a clever trick involving 2 trash cans and a rubber band. Don't ask how! Then came the elephant enforcer, whose trumpeting charge shook the very ground. But Lorien's quick thinking and quicker feet led the enforcer on a merry dance, right into a conveniently placed mud pit. Finally, the fox hacker unleashed her digital wizardry. But sometimes, the old ways are the best ways. In a heart-pounding showdown atop the city's highest skyscraper, Lorien faced a choice: save himself or save the child. The old Lorien would have cut and run without a second thought. But this Lorien, this new and improved tiger, didn't hesitate for a second.
Not on my watch, Bruiser.
In that moment, Lorien discovered a strength he never knew he had. Using all his criminal know-how for good, Lorien outmaneuvered the Bruiser. He swung, he dodged, he even used his tail as a lasso. Who knew crime could be so useful? And in a final spectacular move, Lorien outsmarted the Bruiser and saved the day. As the sun rose over the city, painting the sky in hues of pink and gold, Lorien stood tall, the little bunny safe in his arms, surrounded by cheering citizens. And so the tiger who once stole from the city became its greatest protector. Lorien learned that true strength comes not from taking, but from giving. In saving a child, he found something he never knew he was missing: a family. Who says you can't teach an old tiger new tricks? In Lorien's case, it just took a little bunny to show him the way.